Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me video, which I haven't filmed in a really long time. Today I'm actually filming using my mom's iPhone because it's been raining and somehow the lighting looks better on the iPhone compared to my camera. So yeah, this is iPhone footage. Before I start, I'm just gonna apply lip balm. And I also want to try out a bunch of new makeup because over the weekend I bought some stuff online on Sephora and they also gave like makeup samples. They're super cute, like knee size, so I want to try them out. First thing is my foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 115 Ivory. So on 7 March I posted this story and asked you guys if you want to see a get ready with me, and I asked you guys to send in your questions, so I'm just going to refer to this. So the first question is, what inspired you to start YouTube? I'm actually not sure if I've answered this question on YouTube before. I think I've answered it on like an Instagram Q&A, but I'll just briefly mention it again. So actually I really like making videos since I was young. Even before I started watching YouTube, I already liked making videos. I used to take my mom's iPad and I will film videos of myself or videos of like my Barbie dolls. Initially I didn't know how to edit them, so I just filmed like separate videos, but then I started using iMovie, which is like a free video editing software, and that's where I started editing. And then one day I found out that YouTube exists. I realized I'm not very good at multitasking. But anyway, yeah, so I have always filmed videos since I was young. I think maybe one day I can review them on this channel. I still have some of them with me. And the next question is, how was JC life like for you? JC life wasn't very... I would say now, looking back, when I think of my JC life, I mostly think of like how nice my friends were and how helpful my teachers were. I don't really think back about the negative emotions I felt, but actually I know for sure that my JC life wasn't too good for me in terms of like my mental health, and I don't want to go through JC again. So overall, I think if you ask me how my JC life was, in hindsight it was nice. Like I made really nice friends, but when I was actually experiencing it, I was really stressed. Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna fill in my brows using the Shumura Heart Formula Brow Pencil. I was fortunate enough to have like a solid group of classmates, and after class we would go to the library to study together, so at least like I had companions to study with. But my attention span is not as long as my classmates. So sometimes while we are studying in the library, I can feel myself getting restless. But when I look to my left and right, I see that my friends are still working so hard. It kind of scares me. In a way, I guess it's good because it pushes me to continue studying, but also I also just felt sad a lot. I'll be like, why can't I focus as hard compared to my friends? And in class, when the teacher goes through stuff, sometimes I have no clue what he's saying, but I see my classmates going like, and then I just get even more scared. Sorry about that sound. The bird just wants to be featured in my video. Oh my gosh, is it gonna stop? Okay. I'm just gonna continue filming. I think it's also because ultimately A-levels is the most important compared to like O-levels and PSLE. So I felt like, if I do well in primary and secondary school but I don't do well for A-levels, then what's the point of all my hard work from primary school to secondary school? Because ultimately the A-level cert is the one that's going to get me to university, not how well I do in primary or secondary school. So I kind of felt like my effort in the past was wasted. And then it made me even more sad, kind of thing. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of rambling a bit. So this leads me to my next question, which is, do you prefer JC or uni? And I think the answer is very clear for me. I 100% prefer uni compared to JC. My uni life is so much more chill compared to my JC life. In uni, at least for my course, what you learn in Sem 1 is not related to what you learn in Sem 2. So whatever I learn in Sem 1, I can just forget. I mean, obviously, you have to retain the skills, like your writing skills and stuff, but content-wise, some things you can just forget. It's not cumulative compared to how it was in JC. So it's a lot more relaxed to me, and overall the rigor is just a lot lower. In uni, I have a lot more time to do the things I like to do, so I definitely prefer uni compared to JC. Someone said 比较喜欢看你吃播 vlog. Oh yeah, I've made a mukbang video on my channel once. I feel like I'm not very good at doing like food reviews because everything is kind of like just nice to me, you know. If you see my vlogs, people always say I just say nice. So yeah. How do you release your stress when you are stressed, and have you joined singing classes before? So while I answer this question, I'm just gonna bronze my face. Honestly, I release my stress by crying. It's just how I release my emotions. Usually I feel like if I have a lot of pent-up emotions, they end up coming out as tears. Yeah, so how I release my stress, I cry and talk to people I trust. Like sometimes when I'm really very stressed, I just like take the night off if I can, or like spend a few hours doing things that I love. I'm really sorry if the bird is annoying you. The bird's just really happy, so I think if you're stressed, it's good to acknowledge that emotion and release it in some form, be it like singing, dancing, crying, anything that you know works for you. And then when you're ready to talk about it, you can always talk about it to someone you trust, or like write in a journal, things like that. And take breaks too, because sometimes we could be too burnt out. So yeah, that's personally how I deal with it. And nope, I don't join any singing classes. Someone asked if I'm a Channel 8 fan. I actually don't watch TV. I think I only watched TV when I was a kid. I used to watch Le Le War on Channel 8, like in the morning. They had those Chinese cartoons. Yeah, I used to watch those, but I've never watched TV in a really long time, and I don't watch TV anymore. So any tips to plan your time well in uni? Because I'm applying for uni right now. Woo! Yay! Congrats for hitting a new milestone in your life. Tips for planning your time. Okay, before I answer the question, I'm gonna apply blush, and this is the new blusher I bought. It's the MAC blusher in the shade Melba. I love it. This is kind of like my first time using it, but yesterday when I opened the package, I dabbed some on because I was excited. But yeah. Ooh, it's kind of like a orangey coral pink. Oh, okay, anyways, I use a planner. I guess what I do is that if I have like assignments or like due dates, I will mark them on my calendar and schedule in time to do it. Yeah, that's just kind of all I do. Related to this question, someone asked, how do you manage your time in university despite having to work? Okay, so my short answer for this question would just be I make sacrifices here and there, because everyone has 24 hours a day in their life. So to do more things, I just have to sacrifice my time for other things. Of course, I have to sacrifice like my social life time or like my break times, but beyond that, I also sacrifice my studying time. If sometimes I have a lot of work-related things to do, I may kind of sacrifice my studying time a little bit. But of course, I do have boundaries, so I always finish my schoolwork before the deadline. I don't submit late work at all. Just that I may have to do some things a little more last minute. Like if you watch my last vlog, you'll see that I was still rushing my script for my speech like the day before, but that's because the entire past week I was filming and editing a video for a client. So yeah, I just have to make shifts like that here and there, and I guess compared to my peers, maybe they have more time to revise their work. Well, for me, maybe I have less time to revise my work sometimes, but I still complete my work on time. Maybe that also means more panic attacks, because when I do last minute stuff, sometimes I get very panicky and I start hyperventilating, and yeah. So I guess the bottom line is prioritizing what's most important. So if I know that I have to submit a video draft by Tuesday, for example, then I will block out time to do that. And then once I'm done with that, I will go and catch up on schoolwork. So knowing what I have to do and knowing the order of importance of everything I have to do before planning which to do first. So that helps me stick to my deadlines. Okay, I'm gonna move on to do my eye makeup. So for my eye makeup today, there are a lot of ants on the floor. I'm sitting near the door, so ends crawl in. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my eye makeup. So today I'm gonna use this palette by 3CE. It's in the shade Almond Fudge. The next question is, when were you at your lowest but no one knew? I think when I was 17 and 18 years old, which was when I was in JC. But I don't think no one knew. I think my classmates knew. Are you currently happy plus plans for the future? Actually, honestly, I think I'm quite happy now, and I actually feel grateful saying that, because in the past sometimes I used to feel down a lot, quite a lot, but nowadays the frequency is lower and I am quite happy. Nowadays in school, time passes really fast from Monday to Friday, and then on the weekend I just come back to spend time with my family, and it's just quite nice. Just that time really passes very fast. But yeah, I think I've been happy. Thank you for asking. Plans for the future, currently, of course, graduate from uni. But besides that, I hope to be consistent in what I do on YouTube. And I'm not too sure yet, but I hope that eventually I'll be able to like start a shop or something, like an online shop. Not sure what I'll be selling, but it's just kind of like a vision I have, I guess, for my future. I really like this eyeshadow shade. It looks very orange on the pen, but when you apply it on your eyes, it kind of blends into like a warm brown. And just put a bit under my eye. Irrelevant, but please make more vlogs. Okay. Next question. Do you sometimes lose motivation on creating content? If so, how do you overcome it? Okay, so while I'm answering that question, I'm just gonna take this dark brown shade from my 3CE Smoother palette to lay on my eye. There is a dark brown shade in this palette, but it's a glittery dark brown, and the brown is not very dark, so yeah. But yeah, I definitely lose motivation sometimes. I think it's also because I know a lot of you guys like to watch my vlogs, but sometimes I feel like my videos are all the same, like they're all just my vlogs, and I don't know if you guys get bored if I keep filming the same things. I guess I just feel very uncreative if I keep filming the same thing, but at the same time I know that that's what a lot of you guys like you guys like me to do vlogs. How do I overcome it? Before I talk about that, I'm gonna add some glitter into my eyelids. I'm using this glitter shade by Judy Doll in the shade G44, and the glitter looks like that. There's also a glitter on this palette, which is also really pretty, but I feel like using this one today. It looks like that, but if you put it on your hand, it is like this. It's so pretty. Can you see? It's like a silver shimmer, but it's not really translucent. There's like a brownish, pinkish, beigeish color at the back. How I overcome it? Sometimes I watch my favorite vloggers and enjoy their vlogs. Sometimes by watching my favorite vloggers, I feel inspired to make my own vlog. And then other times I just try to switch up my editing style so that even if the content is the same, overall it doesn't feel the same because of the different edits, I guess. Now I'm taking this like, flat brush thing to apply the glitter under my eye. One thing about filming with the iPhone is that I keep forgetting to look at the camera, and I keep looking at the screen because I want to see where I'm pointing at. The bird is helping me with my sound effects. Trying it right here. Next question is, how do you do well in A's, which is A-levels? Tips? Okay, so first of all, I want to say that because of my A-level vlogs, a lot of people think that I do very, very well for my A-levels. But it's actually not very true. Okay, wait, let me curl my eyelashes. Actually, sometimes I don't curl my eyelashes too... I was gonna say too curly, like too curly. I don't curl them so much because they look too dramatic, so just a little bit. I received these mascara samples. This one is by NARS and this one is by by Fenty Beauty. Usually I use this Heroine Make Kiss Me mascara because it's really good and it's super waterproof, and this spoolie is great for my eye shape. When I open these mascaras, the applicator is so big. Look, I don't even know if it can handle my small eyes. Should I try? Okay, let me try. This is the NARS Climax mascara. The bottle is really nice though. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, it's so big. Oh my god. Ah. Ah. I think I prefer my Heroine Make one. I think this applicator is too big for my eyes. Because the Heroine Make mascara is a Japanese brand, so it's kind of like more catered for my eyes, I guess. Just gonna go over with it. Now I'm gonna fill in my waterline. Eyeliner. Now I'm taking this brown color to kind of blend my eyeliner a bit. For my lipstick, just kissing off my lip balm. Wait, I forgot that I wanted to try this. So this is another free sample I got. It's the Benefit Gimme Brow, which is like a brow mascara. Looks like this. And I've always wanted to try it, but I've never tried it, so I'm gonna try it now. Ooh, ooh. Oh, oh. I don't have much opinion about this yet. I think if you have a lot of brow hair, this could be nice to tame your brows a little bit, but I don't see much of a difference on me. I don't have that much brow hair, so maybe that's why. These are the two new lipsticks I bought. One is called Breakthrough and the other is called Marrakesh Mirror, the MAC Powder Kiss lipstick. So Marrakesh Mirror looks like this. I just realized the glitter is all over my hand. And then Breakthrough looks like this. Which should I wear? I think I'm going to... Let's just put on both. Breakthrough. This is the color Breakthrough. Is it nice? And then I'm just gonna layer Marrakesh Mirror on top. Okay, so going back to the A-level question, I think because of my A-level vlogs, a lot of you guys think that I did very well for my A-levels, but actually I didn't do like fantastic. So after I posted that video, I actually received a lot of comments asking me what is my exact A-level score. I also received like DMs asking me. I think at first I didn't really want to share, but now looking back, I don't really know why, and I don't think it's that big of a deal, so I'll just say over here that I actually got 81.25 out of 90, which is not like super fantastic, but it's not like that bad either. I guess it's just like alright. So I actually got mostly B's, and then I got A for project work, A for geography, and then I got a C for physics. Yeah, so that adds up to 81.25 out of 90. I took 4 H2 subjects. Yeah, since so many of you guys were curious, I decided to just announce it. I think before I didn't really want to answer because I felt like I didn't need to, and I'm not like super proud of it, but now I feel like actually I don't really care. I mean, now I still don't need to share it, but I don't know if I will be able to make other people feel better by sharing, because maybe a lot of you guys have friends around you that do super well, and maybe you feel bad about yourself, but I'm here to tell you that I also didn't do that well, and it's okay, really. Yeah, I guess I also just want to share in case some of you guys are upset about your scores. Just know that it's okay, it's not the end of the world, and even if you don't manage to get into the school that you want to go to, I'm actually a huge believer of fate. So I feel like if you try your best and you still can't get into where you want to go to, maybe it's just fate. So actually before I was offered NTU Week in Wee, I got offered NUS Business first. At that time, I thought I couldn't go to Week in Wee, so I already like psychoed myself that my fate was to go to NUS Business. Yeah, but turns out I managed to get into Week in Wee. Yeah. Okay, but I realized I didn't really answer this person's question. But actually, if you want to know more tips on how to do well for A-levels, I actually made a video on my YouTube channel before. I will link it here. I made the video with 2 of my friends who did better than me. So I think the advice there should be quite good. And alright, with that, I think I'm kind of done with today's video. Let me just see if there's any other questions. How do you edit your videos? Oh, okay, so quite a lot of people have asked me about this, so I think I will make a video on it. So yeah, stay tuned. What sports do you do? I don't really do much sports. Last week I played badminton with my friend, and then I run sometimes. That's about it. Mostly when I exercise, I just run, do HIIT workouts, and dance. Yeah, I don't really do like basketball kind of sports. How do you get rid of fears? For me, if I'm scared of something, I just go ahead and do it. There's this quote that I live by. It says, the fears you never face will become your limits. Yeah, so every time I hesitate to do something, if I identify fear as the reason why I don't want to do something, I will push myself to do it so that I can overcome that fear. Except for my fear of animals. Yeah, I still have that fear. Last question. Are you still doing singing covers, and when, if you have? Okay, so I know I haven't filmed an actual singing cover in a really long time. I hope I can film one soon. Sometimes I do post like short ones on Instagram. Yeah, but I don't really know when I will do a full cover again yet. Hopefully soon. Alright, that's the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys want to be a part of future Q&A videos, don't forget to follow my Instagram, because usually when I ask you guys for questions, I will post the question boxes thingy on Instagram. I also know now it's the admissions period, and I think the university posting results are rolling out. So 加油, all the best, and 加油 to everyone else who is studying and working as well. Bye!